Okay, so I didn't have spark on my 720 Datsun, but I also check for this. I was testing according to the Chilton with your voltmeter. You're supposed to get some readings between positive and negative, and then from in there to negative. So that's to test the first primary and secondary resistance. So something was draining my battery for a long time. I already checked and fixed all the wiring on this harness. Replaced whatever I found broken, fixed all the wires, and then my fuel pump went out. So I went and got me this other one, about $30. And this baby is about 16, 20 each. So I got 2 ignition coils, brand new, spark plug wires, distributor rotor cap, spark plugs, and but I wasn't getting any spark. So after testing this, there was no resisting on the secondary ignition. So I left that alone. After replacing the the ignition coil, I tested them before installing them, and yes, there were some readings. Okay, so we're gonna see. I hooked up this test light to one of the coils because I was getting power to one side of the coil. To one ignition coil, but I wasn't getting power on the other one. So right there. So let's see. Let's test it now. I just put my steering wheel back together. I have pulled everything aside. This is the old ignition switch. Got another one. And let's see. Well, it seems to be running. This one, I hooked up the test light to my second ignition coil. And this is my fuse for the second ignition coil. Now let's do that again. Well, that sounds good. Alright guys, so that's all I did. Make sure you have power with the key on on the 4 of them. I know it says negative and it says positive, but trust me, that's how you want it. Now just gonna tie everything, all the nuts, and put everything back together, and that should fix my issue. All right.